What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Real Madrid Liverpool post-match analysis and reaction video. And what a gutless, heartless performance by Liverpool. I really expected the Liverpool players to show more desire, more heart, more determination, more guts, and really take the game to Real Madrid. And to be fair, in the first half we did, but in the second half we didn't have a shot until like the 83rd minute when Harvey Elliott had a really tame effort. Jurgen Klopp was screaming his head off at the Liverpool players. Why don't they shoot when they were just passing the ball to each other in and around the Real Madrid box? And I think Real Madrid had Liverpool's number all day. I mean, in the first leg, after 20 minutes, Real Madrid were the better team. Before the first 20 minutes of the first leg, that's when Liverpool really played well. But since then, I mean, especially in the second half of the first leg and the second half of this leg, I mean, Real Madrid, they just showed their class. They had much better midfield. And what an incredible statistic that this was Jurgen Klopp's sixth season in the Champions League with Liverpool. And in 5 of those 6 seasons, Liverpool lost to a Madrid-based team. So all the other ties that Liverpool played in Champions League knockouts against non-Madrid-based teams, 11 ties, Liverpool have won all of them, but we lost 4 times to Real Madrid. 2 times in the final and 2 other times when we met them in the quarterfinals and in the round of 16. We lost to Real Madrid 4 times out of the 6 Champions League seasons under Jurgen Klopp. Real Madrid knocked us out. Absolutely heartbreaking, and I hate them even more now. And the other time it was Atletico Madrid. So 5 out of the last 6 Champions League seasons, Liverpool got knocked out by a Madrid-based team. Absolutely incredible. And I didn't really understand why Jurgen Klopp took out Darwin Núñez. Maybe he thought the tie was over. Also, Alisson Becker is the reason that this scoreline was respectable, because Real Madrid could have scored 4 or 5 goals today if it wasn't for our incredible goalkeeper who kept so many of Real Madrid's chances out. And Real Madrid, hands down, are just much better than Liverpool. And why it's so depressing? Because last summer, just a few months ago, Liverpool completely outplayed and dominated this Real Madrid team without winning, because Courtois had the game of his life and Liverpool lost the Champions League final. We should have won the Champions League final this season with Liverpool's struggles and Liverpool's away form. I mean, we are losing to teams like Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth away from home. So I didn't really think Liverpool would go to Madrid and win. Never mind by 3 goals. We didn't even win by 1 goal. And I think this performance is really worrying, because Liverpool could have gone out with showing a lot more fight, a lot more positive performances, but Liverpool look like a team who just want the season to end. They don't look like they are bothered, and that's very, very worrying, because there is still a lot to fight for. But if Liverpool don't show any heart, any guts, any desire, we have absolutely no chance in hell to make the top 4. Our next 3 games, Man City away, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, that will be the true test of Liverpool's mettle. But we failed that test so many times this season. We lost to Man United, we lost to Arsenal, we lost to Real Madrid home and away, we lost to Napoli away, and we even lost to smaller sides. So I have absolutely no hope that this Liverpool team will truly turn up and beat Man City away, Chelsea away, or Arsenal at home. We will be lucky if we get one win out of those 3 games. That's how bad Liverpool are right now. And we have so many issues. 1 or 2 transfers won't fix us. We need at least 2 very dynamic, very energetic midfielder. I mean, it showed that we had to start with 37-year-old James Milner alongside Fabinho. And by the way, the formation was, I think, pretty decent. I would have started Bobby Firmino ahead of Diogo Jota, because Jota still has no goals this season. I don't know what happened to him. He had a great chance where Salah chips the ball to Jota and he has a free shot from like 7 or 8 yards out, and he completely fluffs it, absolutely shanks it off his shin. It was really embarrassing. I think Firmino buries that chance. Firmino is still our third top scorer, I think, this season, behind Salah and Darwin Núñez, even though he missed like 3 months of the season. And the real stinger for Liverpool is how that game played out. Like an end of season formality for a team with nothing to play for. And Liverpool still have a lot to play for, we just didn't show it today. Yes, Firmino came on for Jota in the 55th minute. I think that was a great substitution. And what I like about Firmino is he always turns forwards and he always tries to play progressive. Too many Liverpool players, too many times, turned backwards. We weren't brave enough, and that's very worrying. If you can't be brave enough when you have nothing to lose, when are you going to be brave? Did the Liverpool players subconsciously just try to avoid a heavy defeat? I don't know, but too many times Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Milner, Fabinho turned backwards and passed backwards instead of turning forwards and trying to find a teammate. And Liverpool absolutely have to put absolutely everything that they have into this top 4 fight, because if we don't make Champions League, it will be even harder to spend a serious amount of money. And the owners now have a perfect excuse if Liverpool don't make the Champions League not to spend the 200 and 250 million. But we have been in the Champions League 6 seasons in a row. We made it to 3 finals in those 6 seasons, and yet Liverpool are not spending the amount of money that is required to regenerate and rebuild a side that is desperately in need of at least 2 world-class midfielders. I think we need a very, very good backup right back, because Trent Alexander-Arnold defensively, again, he was a shambles today. Vinicius Jr. was just toying with him all game. He beat Trent Alexander-Arnold so many times, Vinicius Jr., and we just need somebody to put Trent under pressure so he doesn't think that he has whatever he does, he's an automatic starter for Liverpool. Trent got complacent and lazy, and I don't know why. And I think a player who is almost as good as Trent seriously is needed in the summer. Similar situation with Robertson, even though Tsimikas is a good player, he's not really on the same level as Andy Robertson. So Robertson also had a very up and down season. I thought Konate and Van Dijk were pretty decent today, but nobody really comes out of this with any credit. And I would have kept on Darwin Núñez, because he's a lot more direct than Harvey Elliott, and also Darwin Núñez is a shot and chance magnet. Maybe Jurgen Klopp thought in the 55th minute the tie is gone, there is no way Liverpool will score 3 goals in 35 minutes, and maybe he's right, because this Liverpool team didn't look like scoring. And this is also Liverpool's joint biggest defeat in a knockout tie in European competition, not just in the Champions League, but in any European competition. Liverpool didn't lose by more than 4 goals in their history. And also Liverpool desperately need a centre-back, because Konate and Van Dijk are a brilliant partnership, but you can't expect them to stay fit for the whole season, and you can't expect them to play every game. And the drop-off in quality this season, especially from Konate to Matip or from Konate to Gomez, is immense. And how big that drop-off is? 5 goals at home against Real Madrid. The first time Liverpool conceded 5 goals in a European match in their history at home. And Joe Gomez played that game, and he was responsible for like 3 or 4 of Real Madrid goals. A midfield overhaul is also an absolute priority, but centre-back should be the priority after restocking the midfield. And I mean, it just shows that Jurgen Klopp doesn't really trust Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain or Naby Keita, that they are fit for weeks and they haven't started any games in a month or 2 months. I don't know when was the last time Naby Keita started, and they are leaving at the end of the season. So Liverpool, not just to make up the numbers, we need midfielders, but also we need more dynamic midfielders and younger midfielders, and also hungry players, because this Liverpool team feels like a team who is satisfied with their trophy haul, and they are not that hungry anymore. They are not that motivated anymore. They don't show that desire that somebody like Luis Diaz or Darwin Núñez shows, who didn't win major trophies with Liverpool yet, apart from the FA Cup and the League Cup last season, of course. So yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I could go on and on and on, but we will discuss more about this game tomorrow, so check back on my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. At least cheer me up by leaving a like on this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.